And welcome people. Today we're gonna be playing Before Your Eyes. It's a game I picked up and I saw that it's really emotional. So I just want to get into it and see how it is. And I hope it's not really picking up my camera. Next, are you wearing glasses? No. Yes, no, you don't see me. Okay, just a second. Yeah, I'm having some difficulty, so let's play without eye detection and just use my mouse. Whatever. It's not the end of the world, it will be a better experience, but I'm sorry. This is a game about blinking. I'm still gonna play along, even though the game does not recognize it. See, every time you blink, the game will notice. See how this works? Try blinking on the white symbol. When you see a metronome and blink, you'll jump forward. Keep blinking. Nice. Where are we going? Drowning. Help. Oh, I drowned. Didn't start the game now. Yep.
Get away, you lucky fowls. That's mine.
Well, hello there, stranger. Whew. You're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you?
Yeah.
I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, or nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you. If that makes any sense.
Kind of.
So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here.
Man.
Ooh, well look at that. You're a blinking genius. I knew you were special.
Oh.
See all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or what's a better word? Notion? No, a better word than that. Premonition. A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up. Now you see that tower out there? Big, scary one?
Yeah.
That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper. To be judged.
Oh no.
I'm gonna present your case. Tell her the whole story of your entire life, from prow to stir. Now if she's impressed, I get paid the Bitcoin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city.
Okay.
If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you, well,
And get back into the
we don't
water.
have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me. Oh, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good. Layabouts. Unsatisfactory. Clock watchers. I got some words for you. Sorry you had to hear that.
Nice. Oh, he doesn't have an ear. God damn.
So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So, just think back to the very beginning, the first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, all right?
Yeah.
Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second, could be 5 years. That's just how this thing works.
Okay.
Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. Now, don't be afraid, and don't try to fight it.
How?
The thing to remember about blinking is, well, it's only a matter of time.
Okay.
I'm touched you enjoy my company. I really am. But I'll have to ask you to have some respect for the process here.
Okay. Let me just wait a second more.
There is a dry eye in the house. 2 of them. And they belong to this guy, right here. No, really, man. I need you to blink.
Let's see what's gonna happen if I don't blink. Like, is he gonna get mad or something?
If I were your eyes, I'd just be pissed at this point. This has got to be a bigger betrayal than that time you stared directly at the sun.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. Like, I'm insane, but yeah.
Ooh, look! He's going for a world record. That'll be so much cooler than saving your soul from eternal damnation.
At least I'm famous. World record, like, yeah. Am I getting closer to the tower now? Okay, let's go back. Before
Just
your
try
eyes.
to enjoy it this time.
Okay, I will.
Look at that sun. We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that? You must really like it out here, huh?
Who's
Well, I
this?
get that. I like it too.
Hello. Oh,
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
she sounds so kind. Like,
You see that
her
big
words.
spiky plant over there?
No.
Right over there. Don't you see it? That's called an agave. 11 years from now, that plant will die so it can give birth to this tall, amazing tree covered in flowers. We'll have to keep our eyes on that one.
Agave.
Day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess. Now, where's the first page of my piece?
It flew away.
I can't find it anywhere.
There it is.
Did I put it in here? No.
No, the seagull got it. No. The seagull got away.
Okay. Go ahead, kid. Look at that. There's your little hand.
Oh, it's baby.
We have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea. That'll really be something to see how he grows. Man,
Benny.
the zoom on this thing is fantastic.
Benny, 1 year old. So we're called Benny.
What was that beep? You know what's odd? battery isn't even working. Load memory stick. What does that mean?
Let's go further. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun.
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you?
Yay. Mom.
Give it time. I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough. Now, where was I?
Play two. Dun, dun, dun.
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Boaty.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
What do I like about it? I like the music.
Yeah.
That's very specific.
I also like the person playing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm worried that might have something to do with it. Look at his little face. What do you think he's thinking about?
I don't know. Probably solving the problems of the universe.
Choo choo.
So, do you think he's going to be smart?
I hope
I
so.
don't see why not. I mean, we're both pretty smart.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's going to be. Necessarily.
You're right. No. You're right. You know, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Whether he's smart
Yeah.
or not. As long as he's happy.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, I mean, of course. But I still think he's going to be smart. I can just tell. No, it's not derivative.
Dun,
At least I didn't think it was.
dun, dun.
Do you think you could tell the other members of the
Bodhi.
selection committee what I just told you?
Right.
No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call. Okay, I understand. Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot.
Mom.
Oh, that's sure a little mess of color.
Yeah, it's Bodhi. Show. No, I don't want to show it.
You know, if you keep working at it, one day you'll be able to paint exactly what's in your head. You'll be a real artist. Unlike your poor mom.
Oh no. Mom, you're awesome. You're not bad, Mom. Shoo. Shoo. One Beethoven.
See? That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first. I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir. Never said anything, though. He was what you might call the strong, silent type.
Yeah.
Can you believe I grew up in the snow? And I came all the way out here to the beach. I don't even know how I got here. Your dad got his job and I just came with him. Like a human suitcase.
Aw. Come on, Mom. Why are you talking so sad?
Okay, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
Yes.
I just don't want him to get attached. Richard,
What?
that's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Dad, what's wrong with that?
Oh,
We can't
so
keep him.
Cute.
Can we? I mean, I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no, right?
No. We'll find someone to take him.
Oh no.
But while he's here, I say we call him Ernie.
Ernie.
Little Ernie. Fits him, doesn't it?
Oh, he's so cute.
He's so sweet. I think someone likes his new cat.
Richard,
Benny
What?
and Ernie.
his cat.
Yeah, I just mean for now. Of course we're not gonna keep him.
Right. I believe that. I know where this is going.
For now, honey. But another thing I'll just say quickly. You build up a resistance to allergies over time. So what you're allergic to now, like that's why an allergy shot to give you what you're allergic to. So he's like a human allergy shot full of love with one eye. Just considering.
I just know a month from now he's gonna be sleeping on my pillow and I'm not gonna be breathing.
No, you'll be breathing because you'll have developed a tolerance.
You just said that, Mike.
Okay. All right. He can sleep on my pillow. Fair?
Let's go further into the future. Ernie. Oh no.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
You cannot see me, it's better like this.
There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. But that one sounds sad, doesn't it? Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels.
Oh no, Mom.
Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up. I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know, which I very quickly lost.
Dad's being dead.
God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful.
Nah, you enjoyed it.
Where would you want to go if you could only go to one?
I don't know. It's hard, but she seemed so happy in both. Let's go to Egypt. Egypt seems nicer.
Now, you know the ancient Egyptians believed cats had godlike powers. They would have worshipped our little Ernie. Can you imagine? Sorry, Ernie. Born in the wrong time period, I guess.
Yes, I'm playing. Oh, Mom. What is happening?
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
I don't know.
Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear. I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant. We need to get him into serious piano lessons.
Yeah, sure. But you know anyone who might be a good teacher for him?
What? I mean, in the city, sure. Not out here, I don't.
I mean, I know someone who might be up to
Grandpa comes to visit. You know, my father once told me,
Welcome home,
when I was
Dad.
about your age,
Dun.
the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on through that as well. I haven't seen him in over 10 years. Can you believe that? I wonder if he'll even recognize me.
Imagine he doesn't. But I think he does. He will. I mean... Hello? Are we getting closer? Yes? Oh no. The darkness ate us up. Hello?
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
I thought Mom, like...
Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E.
You're off. You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
Oh no. Can I try again? No, I did it wrong. Yeah, Mom's gonna be pretty pissed.
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just
Ernie.
like that. Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
Okay.
I'm just
Mom.
really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
I don't know. Where's the camera? Bing.
Ernie, buddy,
Ernie!
Ernie.
Ernie, we need you!
God, Elle, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
Sinuses would be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
No, I said I'm really worried. Here, kitty,
Oh,
kitty,
no.
kitty!
God, honey, I'm worried too.
I know, sweetie.
Ernie, kid, come to Papa.
No.
I know you're mad about last night, but this is ridiculous.
What happened last night?
He's back.
Oh, God.
What?
Well, if he survived that, I don't know how worried we have to be.
Okay, well, let's take this seriously, okay? He has one eye. That means predators can come up from one side of him he doesn't even know. Okay? Let's take this seriously. Ernie! Come on, dude!
Ernie, come back.
So you're
Yes.
saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that?
Thought I was.
Uh-huh. And that was... I'm still not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't know.
Oh,
Think about it. It just
Little Ernie's.
happened.
You just happened to find a stray cat in the alley. We keep it even though I hate cats. And now it just happens to pop out 5 more?
Sorry, I didn't realize you hated cats.
For a professor of signs and symbols, you're really bad at reading them.
Okay, that's funny. That's really witty.
I let us keep him for Benny. And I'm happy about that. But I really can't have 5 cats around the house. It's just not sustainable.
Maybe we can put them outside or something. Until we can find homes for them.
He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
And what's wrong with that?
Were you able to pick up a new book?
Yes, you know, a galleon is of particular interest.
I meant Benny's book.
Oh, yeah.
Extremely expensive, right?
Can't put a price on learning.
I mean, they did. And it's stupidly big.
Dad is pretty chill, and mom just wants us to be good. Good and smart, talented. Dinosaurs! Oh, we've gotten pretty taller. What? This is the second time this is happening. Like, we are getting so close. What is behind this door? What happened? What is gonna happen when we go to the door? That's close enough.
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex.
Klavierstück. Oh,
But just take it one day at a time. Trust me. You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand. Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
I did it! December. Skaboosh.
Okay. 2 brackets on each side. 2 screws on each bracket. 2 washers on each screw. So that means we need 8 washers. We have
What?
none. Where the hell are the washers?
The quiz said find the 0, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
What's wrong with that?
I mean, everything is wrong with that.
My house. It's not my house.
Right, it's my house. You have 5 minutes to get down, or I'll drive it back with you up there.
Fall back, you fool. I'll have your heads. I'll feed them to the cat.
Toby, come play inside.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Camera Boy. I'm talking to you.
Oh, I can. Let's go. Let's see what's gonna happen. Then.
Why are you always out here taking photos? You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
It's a bush.
Chloe!
Chloe.
Oh shoot, I think I gotta go. But try to take a photo of me running into my house. I'm pretty fast, so I don't think you'll be able to. But you can try. What the hell? How did he do that?
Yeah, I'm pretty quick. Skittish.
Quiet, everyone. Betty's about to play for us.
Wow, Elle, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
And what do you do, Richard?
He's a professor.
Of what?
Well, no one really knows.
No, I mean, what's his field?
It's maritime archaeology.
Ah, very cool.
But no one really knows what it means.
Unknown legend.
It's kind of one of those professions that stops a dinner party short.
Okay, more wine?
I'm not gonna play the whole
I'll have a
part.
little more wine, please.
No.
What? Da-dum, da-da-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Finished. Ah, Klavierstück. Beethoven.
The class is world history.
Mr.
My
Isaac.
name is Mr. Isaac.
Mr. Isaac.
The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units. In each unit, we will study civilization.
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
Dear weird neighbor. We are in the same class. What a coincidence. Please keep in mind that while we are at school, we don't know each other. Do not talk to me ever.
This is
What
a
the
quote.
hell?
I want each of you to write it down. Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare off into space.
This is so
Okay.
bad.
Now I will go on to the next
Like-
slide. Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
See, I thought Chloe's gonna be so good,
Right,
but
I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Oh yes, of course.
those who cannot remember the past are No. No, Chloe.
Come on, Chloe. We're all waiting.
No. No, I'm not gonna help her.
It's that people
I'm
who
not
are
gonna
in
help
the
her. She
past
doesn't deserve it.
always remember. I don't know what I'm saying.
Those who cannot remember the past are
Are condemned
condemned
to
to
repeat
repeat it. And what's a better illustration of this point than Chloe's pathetic performance right there? If we do not keep an accurate account of the past, we are destined to embarrass ourselves in all sorts of ways. And now, on to what you've all been waiting for. Grades. Assessments.
No, I clicked.
I tried to convince your
No.
father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted.
Damn.
Half suspect he bought it for himself. The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that.
Try not to click anymore.
Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
Shump, Barnacles, Upstar, and Clam Dunk. It looks super cool.
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Whoop,
Oh
Chloe.
sure. We sit it together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Very sweet. Thank you for playing this game with him.
You are not my friend, by the way. Since you refused to help me in class, I decided our relationship is purely transactional. Okay, shut up. I really want this one. Maybe I'll use...
Tickle stick.
Tickle stick.
Dang. Yo, look at this drawing.
Whoa, that's a pretty good drawing.
Yeah.
You should draw pictures of more different stuff. Not me, though. I'll actually kill you if you try to draw me, and you saw what I'm capable of in your backyard. Benny, why did you draw me? You're not good enough. I look so ugly. Ugh.
They are so cute together. Chloe, our bestest friend.
It's called a magnet school. It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with. You know, life can take you to some incredible places if you're really, really good at something.
Oh no, we gotta choose, I think, like piano or drawing.
So what do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
No, I don't wanna go
Sorry,
to
he
school
gets
too.
very shy.
Oh, not to
No.
worry.
No.
If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll get a few pieces that you can have him start learning. I'm eager to hear what your son is capable of. So,
Sounds scary.
I understand you were a musician yourself. Where did you study?
Oh, Berkeley. But I was in the composition department.
Ah, and who did you study under?
John MacDonald?
I understand he's very difficult.
Yes. Taciturn is the word I used.
Taciturn. Yes. People have described me that way, if you can believe it.
Oh, I would never say that about you.
Thank
Yeah,
you. I wouldn't either.
You seem very warm. Very caring.
Yeah, don't fake him, he knows it. Bah.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it. Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just
Oh
this
god,
once.
second.
I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age. I wouldn't be working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that.
Crump.
What was that? Was that the piece? What is going on with you these days?
I don't wanna
I barely know
play.
whose kid you're supposed to be.
No, I won't throw it at her. It's rude. Just don't wanna go practice music. It's not what I want. Drawing is what I want. Days until audition.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
No. Hello? No, I do wanna talk to her. Chloe. Chloe.
Oh my god. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
Disobey, of course.
So
Hello?
listen, I found a construct.
What are you doing? I explicitly asked you not to pick up the phone.
Oh, he's fine. Let him talk to her.
Oh, what do you know about anything that's going on right now?
Okay, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't raise your voice like that.
Well, then don't stick your nose into things that you're completely checked out
Oh,
of.
no.
Okay.
Man,
Maybe
did I just
am
cause
a
a
little
fight
checked out,
with your
but
parents?
I actually think
I'm
the
sorry,
fact that I'm
dude,
checked out means
but
that
you
there's
should
some
also
account for
cherish
the ocean
these
here a
moments.
little bit.
My mom and dad used to fight, and I would always hate it, but now I actually miss it a lot. Anyway, so basically across the board, crustacean types perform well against mollusk types. So we got to be leaning on lobster a lot more in these reef battles. Then, once we get to the trench, we'll be facing what they call craniate types. So chondric types will be what we need.
She's so weird.
But we haven't even gotten any of those yet. Anyway, it's all pretty complicated, so we can go over it in history class tomorrow. But listen, I definitely don't want you to play without me.
Aw.
But if you do end up playing without me, spend as much time as possible in the red reef, because that's supposedly where you can find these chondric types, which we're for sure gonna need. But we'll talk more tomorrow, okay? Okay, I gotta go.
She's weird, like in a positive way. She's nice, really nice.
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet, and she's got...
Mr.
and yes,
Kid.
that's a she.
Yes.
The head of a crocodile, fur of a lion, see, and the body of a hippopotamus,
What?
though I would not say that to her
picture.
face.
What?
Now, as you can see, she is ready to devour any of the deceased who do
Ew,
not have
why is he so scared looking?
Okay, I'll call you when I'm leaving my house. You better pick up my call, dude.
I will.
So I am not quite sure.
Oh no.
Slightly worried about having him change schools just as he's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children.
Richard, Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean this is no offense at all. But I don't think you actually really understand what that is.
No, I suppose you're right.
Oh, Richard, please. God, why is it like that?
Let's keep piano like a fun activity. Why does it have to be? No. Let me talk to Chloe. Chloe's my best friend.
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
She's like her dad.
Richard, tell your son to turn the lights off.
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
Not Mom says, you say.
Benny, I said...
Sneak
Wow,
up, but
didn't think you'd actually pick up. I mistook you for a baby. I apologize. Okay, so meet me out in the alley in T minus now, okay? Chloe, out.
You know, I'm really glad you're here. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Or to get off my chest. Okay. I don't think Kongsters is actually a really good game. my cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese game. He calls it a cash grab. So I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game. But I also think that if it was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed playing it as much.
Yeah.
We would have been so focused on how good it was and not the feelings we had while we were playing it. Like, my favorite vegetable is the tomato, but Yoon thinks that they're the grossest ever. And you're probably the least popular boy in the school, but I also like hanging out with you the most. Which was also something I wanted to talk to you about.
Yes.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone. So this has been a big surprise for me this year, in a lot of ways. I think I like that you let me talk. My cousin never lets me talk. My dad does, but I can tell he's not really listening.
Aww. Yeah, this year was special for me as well. I do kinda relate with you. Yeah. No problem. Stay. Oh. Stay here. I do want to stay here. Oh no.
Probably didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night. You're already feeling sick, aren't you? It's okay, you still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something. Maybe just try and close your eyes now, get a little sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of mastery can seep into your subconscious a little, okay? Close your eyes, Ben. I'm going to be there soon.
Oh no. This is so bad. She's brainwashing him.
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
I don't want to be good.
Oh, okay. I think that's enough.
I don't want to play. I hope she kicks me out.
So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more time to practice? Yes? As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you, okay? All right. I really want to thank you and your mother for coming all the way out here. I know it was quite the drive.
Oh no, she's gonna be so pissed at me, at her dad.
Maybe I pushed you too hard. Maybe I turned into my own father. I don't know. You have to find something to focus on.
Wanna
The
focus
world
on
isn't very
drawing.
kind to people who aren't really good at something.
I know, Mom, but let me do the things I want.
I'm not worried about who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who you're going to become.
If you always focus on the future, you won't be able to enjoy the present. So, don't worry.
We want him home from school for a while.
What?
Just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo, okay?
Oh no. We're gonna wait 5 minutes or what?
Just such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him. You know? We
What?
can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really...
Oh no. What's wrong, Benny? The flower died, or the bush, whatever it was, and it grew. It grew a tree, just like Mom said.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Where's Chloe?
Horse portrait.
Learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art. So don't just sit there slack-jawed. Make art, you ponies. Oh.
Sorry, I will. Oh no, what the hell?
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are.
Whoa.
It's very zany, very kitsch. Lucky for you, the world is
Oh, whoa,
always
this
in
looks
need
cool.
of more greeting card artists. There you go, Mr. Bryn. Feel each shape.
What the hell is this? No, Benny, don't sway from your...
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
Is it?
I pray you have a strong hold on yourself, Mr. Bryn. For I fear, with talent like these, you may soon be swept away by a whirlwind. It becomes difficult putting one foot in front of the other when they are no longer touching the ground.
Benny, don't lose yourself, man. Benjamin.
I'm stunned. The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
He's flipped the discourse so thoroughly, I'm actually dizzy.
The emotions felt on those lines, like Kiddush.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
I don't know, I'm just...
Benjamin! Marvelous show last week. Truly stunning. I've never been prouder. One little thing. A birdie told me that Elba Pressenhuber gave you her card. Now, I want you to cut that card into little pieces and feed it to an alley cat. Elba Pressenhuber is not in the business of the arts. Elba Pressenhuber is in the business of business. And you, child, you are no businessman. You are an artist. Live like one.
Boosting my ego.
Worry. You're not selling your soul.
No. Do I? No.
Well, look at that. You've crumpled my contract.
Yes. No, I'm not.
Whatever you want,
No,
kid.
I'm gonna do it
Sure,
alone.
you got talent. But what's talent? Okay, that's it. Get out of my office. You know I'd call security if I thought you were actually a threat. But what are you going to do? Paint me to death?
Whatever. You're a bad person anyways.
To being a difficult artist, the best of us are.
Hooray!
Ah, this is divine. So, now that you've grown your wings, tell me, young master, where will you fly? May I suggest somewhere abroad? This American air can be stifling.
I'm focused on Chloe, I don't know why, but she doesn't leave my mind. She's super nice.
Honey, stop. Is that Benjamin Bryn?
Oh my god. I think it is.
Of all places.
It doesn't. It looks like something. What?
I bet you're happy you threw that contract in her face now. You didn't sell out, and you still got rich. Oh, but listen to me, Benjamin. Now is the single most important moment in your entire career. Collectors, curators, how we all love a rising star, and how bored we become once it's settled. Keep rising, Benjamin.
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and, well, I'm gonna be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. You're at such an important moment in your... Oh, Benny, I told you not to pick up. There's nothing you can do for me right now.
Let's
All you
see.
can do is just keep painting, keep striving. You make that work of true genius. I can just tell you're almost there.
Thank you.
So, I'm going to hang up the phone now, and you're just gonna get back to work, okay? Goodbye, Benny.
No. No, she sounded so sad.
But that's enough from me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe
Mom.
is the single thing in the world my wife was most proud of. Her magnum opus, so to speak.
No.
I think you all know who I'm talking about. Benny? You ready to come up here?
No, Mom.
Go on, B. Say something. What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
Mom. Oh. I answered the phone.
Hey, you. As you know, I talk to big, very important people every day. And there's one thing that everybody is asking me. What's going on with Benjamin Brin? And what am I supposed to say? That I haven't heard from my star pupil in 6 months? This is getting ridiculous.
I don't care. Like, I don't really care.
You are a snake. You're a fraud. But worst of all, Benjamin, you're a little tease. I have told the world that Benjamin Brin is a genius. I have told the world that Benjamin Brin is silent because Benjamin Brin is hard at work creating his greatest work yet. But you are doing nothing! The world has forgotten you, Benjamin! They have moved on! And I have moved on too. You have broken my heart.
I hope my life doesn't turn out like this.
Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house. She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. And then I just find myself breaking down again.
Dad. I'm sorry.
I hope you understand.
Don't go too, please.
Take whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. I'm just so glad you got to speak to her one last time. I mean, I know she told you not to pick up the phone. Well, I'm just so happy that you did. She just wanted you to focus on your work. That was the only thing that mattered to her.
What's that? What's so fascinating, son?
All those little drawings you did. Remember when you still drew my portrait even when I begged you not to? God, you were such a little jerk back then. I kept that drawing, you know? Oh my God, I bet it's worth quite a bit of money now. And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music. She was a genius.
Yeah.
Like mother, like son, I guess.
She was awesome.
Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something?
Yes, I want to.
I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
What?
Now would you look at that?
What?
I cannot believe my luck.
What? Go back.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. Oh, the nobody nothing's dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Whoa! Well, there you are. Well,
See you anymore.
sir.
Turn on the lights.
If I had realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but whew, an internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it. All right, here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one? His childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving home raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant?
Composer.
His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding?
She was demanding.
Kind of like your...
Yeah.
Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was ever encouraging, teaching him to recognize the greatness within. And how about that neighbor girl? Huh? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or first love?
First love.
But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day.
Don't be so harsh, Mr. Cat. Not cool.
Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him.
What?
She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right? See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick.
and he had to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten: painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece.
Look at the season.
Said, shut up, you scumballs! You mucky fowls! All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying.
Oh.
I hear what you're saying.
Oh no, what's gonna happen now?
I had assumed as much anyway. I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're lyre birds. They're what becomes of souls who try to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings.
Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one.
Hopefully you won't be seeing him again.
Yeah, I hope so as well, lyrebirds.
You're a flea-bitten sap, you know that? Just look at him.
Ooh.
Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
You're making me scared now, like, what? Oh no.
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you.
Huh?
You're ashamed of something.
What?
Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you.
What?
But it's too late for that. We're in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass. So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth.
It was the truth. Mom.
Not this.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one?
Like I'm tearing up, like,
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, I might be a work of genius just as I was.
I get all this. We need to move. This. Stay here. What did your mother hear on that phone call?
What happened here? We don't have time. So close.
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
See, she knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations.
No.
And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
You were a prodigal talent. I get it. Let's move.
One needed. We'll be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to stay focused.
God, honey, I'm worried too.
Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
It
Still not
is.
understanding how you let this.
Now this. I think a dog ate the kitties.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
Yeah,
I like hanging out with you a lot.
stay here.
Which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone.
I know you want to stay here, man, but we don't have the time.
So this has been a big surprise for me this year in a lot of ways. I think I like that you let me talk. My cousin never lets me talk. My dad does, but I can tell he's not really listening.
Stay here.
I'm not worried about who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who you're going to become.
Hey, Elle,
Oh,
would you
no.
mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo. Okay?
What is it?
We can focus him. Make sure he's staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking about this.
What was it?
I mean, what's the point?
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. But it's okay.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon at the top of your lungs.
The coyote is next to me.
You were sick for a long time, weren't you?
Yeah.
Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this. I promise.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school. Try writing with it.
Hi,
Well,
Mom.
hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics. Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius. Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear. Story of who you're going to become, okay?
The Great Life of Benjamin Brent. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. And that's the whole story.
Man,
Chloe.
this is wild. Got into this, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Try to
Oh,
at least.
here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. First love? Okay, Benny. And you know, we really could have just slept on the beach another night. But I'm also glad we didn't because, well, another night wouldn't be the same night, if that makes sense.
Do it. Take it. How do I let you read it?
Can't.
Go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you. Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. I'm certainly glad you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where'd you learn to write so well? All those cool words. It reads like Dickens. Really just very cool stuff, kiddo. You should be very proud, okay? Okay. Love you, buddy.
We're gonna read everything when we type it out, because we don't go to a dark place. The little hand emoji. Benjamin Bryn was a loser. He was the worst Bryn to ever live. He didn't even try to fight the disease inside him. What? He just laid down and died.
Richard, get up!
I'm up. What's going on?
I think he's unconscious. Call the paramedics now.
Okay, I'm doing it.
I'm just gonna wait with you here, okay? I'm gonna hold your hand. You feel that? That's your mom. That's Mama. It's right here for you.
Sorry.
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one. Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too. I said screw you too. Yeah, man, that's all I got.
Chloe.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know. What, you're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I happen to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that you are faking just so you don't have to go to school with
I
me
want to
is
throw it.
actually ridiculous. I don't know if you're embarrassed about our night at the beach together, so you're avoiding me, or what. But I just wanted to call to say I really don't appreciate being lied to. And it's not that I need your help in history class, you know. I actually never needed your help in history class. And I just pretended because you were clearly really lonely and you had no friends. And it was my New Year's resolution to be nicer to people. So, I just wanted to say that you've reminded me why I wasn't nice to people in the first place. And I wish I never met you. And goodbye forever.
Ouch. This is horrible. I actually liked Chloe very much.
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Wait, that's my bass. How did you figure out how to play that?
It's a nice way to get him to fight. Hey, Mom.
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
I can get an emotion from a song playing, like, come on. Did you like it?
Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
No, don't
Okay,
call
I'm
her.
calling now.
Honey.
No. Don't make it hard for her as well. That's so wrong with them.
Oh my god, you're an idiot. You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But hey, what are you looking at? Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you.
What? Talk.
I want to give you something, but I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
Close your eyes now, okay?
Oh. So cute. Oh no. Don't take my pills.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
Ah, it's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Well, it made me feel like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed, maybe it's not so unspeakable. Nailed it, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty good.
Leave me alone.
I can't breathe.
I know.
It's okay, Benny. I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No.
You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. I know just what to tell her.
I hope you do.
Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me. I should go get ready. Don't worry. We got this. I think.
The leaves that grow trees. Mom taught us about it. Wait. Like the Chloe thing got so bad, like it got me. She's doing just kneeling over there. Like, is he eating or something? Like hungry? Like, come on, share food. Share some food with me. Those fishes look nice. Oh. Yo, oh, he's kneeling.
There she is.
Wish me luck.
Wish me luck.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
Let me tell it.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative, and the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now.
Oh, she's
It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Brin. Benjamin Brin was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him. But then, when he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live, which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world and made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope. How he reminded them exactly who they were after they had almost forgotten. So when he knew he was going to go, he was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
She accepts. Close your eyes now, and keep them closed. She's gonna let you in. Go on.
Why is he smiling like that?
He must be somewhere that he likes.
Such an emotional game, like,
I wanna be somebody. Me 2.0 for you.
yeah, let's not show the music. But I really liked the gameplay, like, it was so freaking amazing, so emotional, like, every story, every word that just got through it is like so close to home, like you can relate to most of the stuff they're saying. I do recommend you guys to check it out because the feels behind it, the story, just the life experience you get through the gameplay is amazing. Well, I'm just gonna end it here and not talk much because I just want to save the amazing moments and just treasure it. So I did hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I know I loved it, and I'm gonna see you in the next one, hopefully. So, see ya.